There's just been a lot of force changed upon us in terms of the way we work. Certainly, economic woes coming out of COVID have greatly impacted what the organization needs to do now, the pressure for profitability, for shareholders. And that's why I think the future of work is so interesting, because there's going to be so many opportunities to get away from the pressures of whether it's a board of directors or a CEO or middle managers that don't work. AI has the potential to replace all of the above and be in a much more cohesive environment. But I think some of these changes are really hard. We know for larger enterprises, with regards to integrating or adopting AI at a faster rate, it's still incredibly costly. We need to deal with our 40-year-old grid system to be able to accommodate all the AI coming into play here. And, making change is hard, particularly if you have a bunch of workers, middle managers, or leaders, C-suites for that matter, who are not adapted to where the world is heading. And so I constantly get asked the question, what do we do about the older generations? It has nothing to do with the older generations. It has everything to do with that growth mindset and adaptability. And if you don't have it, you need to explore another career path, because that is going to be one of the most functional, critical characteristics of leadership in the future, is very fast adaptability, because we are seeing skills right now that are going to have halftime advantages because things are moving so fast.
Certainly. And Josh, I want to point this next question to you. Deborah, you mentioned AI integration, and sometimes it feels like a lot of these companies are just trying to integrate AI into an already existing product in ways that sometimes aren't super helpful. I think about the Google search integration from earlier this year. Josh, what do you think the difference is between just throwing AI at a wall and seeing if it sticks with your product, or actually integrating AI in a meaningful, helpful, and productive way?
Yeah, we're going deep here, right? AI is here to stay. So many people have already seamlessly integrated it into their every single day lives. And so what does that tell you as a company, right? We're seeing two camps, right? One camp is like, AI, we need to use it, so let's do it. So let's make some decisions. I literally just gave a presentation to KPMG Athens about this. And it's like, if you don't understand your strategy behind bringing in AI, then you're going to fail. And if you're not using AI daily, you're not going to know how to implement it. So a lot of times it just comes with tinkering with the tool first and foremost, and also avoid AI washing. There are a lot of companies who are packaging their products as AI, and it in fact is not AI. It's just a marketing tool. So watch out for that hype cycle. Have a strong strategy underneath it, and also, like Deborah said, follow the lead of the younger generation. They've already seamlessly integrated it into their lives. Let's continue to build products that are seamlessly integrated into our clients' lives in a similar way.
And
Very well.
Drew, I would just add to what Josh is saying. Part of the biggest problem is the data that exists within these organizations. It's not quite up to scuff to have the AI efficiency that it needs. So, in other words, if you're in a sales or marketing function, you really need to ensure that these LLMs, these learning models, don't offend your customers because your data is not quite where it needs to be. So, there are some challenges. I mean, this is hard stuff, but anytime you make a massive transformation, it's not supposed to be easy, and it's pretty costly in the beginning, but eventually those costs come down and we figure out how to make this much more seamlessly integrated into these larger enterprises.